Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 18 career mode. We're playing as Real Madrid. This is season 4, episode 1. We're going to be starting a brand new season here today as Los Blancos. So guys, I want to make a deal with you. If this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that next upload. In today's episode, we sign 3 brand spanking new players, and we also have 2 matches in today's episode. The first of which is against Barcelona in the El Clasico, and then we face Atletico Madrid, the Madrid derby. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below players you would like me to sign for this Real Madrid career mode. We do have the January transfer coming up in the next couple of episodes, so I'm going to be doing season 4 with the Real Madrid career mode, and I also will be doing season 4 of the Manchester United, so stay tuned for that. We're going for our 4th consecutive La Liga title. We're going for our 4th consecutive Champions League, and we're going for our 4th Spanish domestic cup. The first player to join the ranks for the Real Madrid career mode is Robert Lewandowski, heavily rumoured to be joining Real Madrid in real life. We're going to be signing him this season, of course, 4 seasons into the future. 89 overall, 31 years of age. The target men come into their prime once they hit that sort of 28 mark, and he's such a quality player up front. In real life, it'd be difficult to see him playing for Madrid due to the power control that the Galacticos have at that club. Like, Ronaldo has such an incredible relationship with Karim Benzema, so I doubt that he's going to leave anytime soon. Like, Ronaldo's like, I want to keep Benzema. He's so good for me. He's such a good striker. He provides me a lot. You know what I mean? He said that in the past, quite recently, actually. He said it quite recently, yeah. So we're going for our second player here now. Mohamed Salah, 28 years of age, 86 overall. If we can get Mohamed Salah for £44 million, and we do, it's an absolute bargain if I do say so myself. Obviously, with his phenomenal, fantastic season with Liverpool this year, every single top club in Europe is trying to go after him, like your likes of your Bayern Munich, your Real Madrid, your Barcelona. But, yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he would leave Liverpool. Like, who knows what can happen to Liverpool this season. I wouldn't be surprised if they get into the Champions League final. I reckon they'll beat Roma, even though they are a team not to be underestimated and messed with. But they definitely have the best chance than facing like a Bayern Munich or potentially a Real Madrid. Jurgen Klopp, I don't think would do well against either of those sides, but I think Liverpool will beat Roma and the Champions League final. You never know. The thing is, once you get into those knockout rounds, anything can happen. Form goes out the window. It's sort of make or break. You know what I mean? Like, just see what happened to Manchester City, you know. We currently received a £17 million bid for Sergio Ramos for PSV. Sorry, not PSV, PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, not PSV Eindhoven in the Netherlands. No, we received it from PSG. I'm going to be moving Ramos on. Huge wages. What is he, 34? I think he's quite old at this point in time now. And we're simply not using him, so we're going to have to move him on. Gareth Bale, Liverpool launch a £68 million bid for Mohamed Salah, 88 overall. Now, let's have a think about this. 30 years of age, 88 overall. Is he worth upward of 70 million? Maybe. We'll counter with 80 and we'll see what we get for that. 89 million, just shy of Gareth Bale. They launched the bid, Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. We can get something up from 70. We make that money back most definitely upon Mohamed Salah. And I think that's a pretty good deal for a 74-year-old. The thing is, right, as soon as players hit 30 years of age in FIFA, especially FIFA 18, they do tend to go down in stats quite significant. What I've sort of found out, now that I've sort of played around 4 seasons with FIFA 18, I feel like in FIFA 17, once they hit that 30 mark, they slowly go down in stats. But I feel like, I swear, right, they hit 30, and then when they hit 31, it's doubled. Then they hit 32, it's doubled. Then it's 33, it's like, it keeps on tripling, and like, it keeps on going and going and going. Because, like, I swear I was able to play with Messi a hell of a lot longer than I was in my my last year's career mode with Manchester United. But he's been really sort of phased out of that team, and towards we get to the end of this season as well. Unfortunately, Ronaldo will be slowly phased out because he just rockets down in stats. So I'm going to be doing post-commentary through transfer negotiations. At this point, the Real Madrid career mode is more of a highlight series. There's no point in me playing against Eibar. There's no point me playing against the lower mid-table teams in La Liga because we're quite comfortably smashing them. It's just a bit of fun. I was craving some Real Madrid career mode. It's been a couple of months, so I hope you guys enjoy it being back. Let me know in the comment section down below if you would like to see Season 5 go for 5 consecutive Champions League and La Liga titles. So Gareth Bale has been sold for £74 million. Now that is giving us enough cash. It's given us enough cash flow, a really decent influx of cash into our war chest, I guess. War chest, I guessed. I can't even speak properly, I guess. Paul Pogba, 27 years of age, 92 overall. He's currently worth £91 million. Ozil, we bought him on a pre-contract, I'm pretty sure. He's worth 43, £50 million plus Ozil. I think that'll probably be a bargain if I do say so myself. So let's launch a £60 million bid plus Ozil. £68 million bid plus Ozil. And Jose Mourinho is going to accept. Paul Pogba is the best midfielder on FIFA 18. In my opinion, Kante would most definitely be a close second, but we've got a nice French contingent happening at Real Madrid, Los Blancos, and Paul Pogba is only going to advance and improve those ranks. He's definitely going to be a part of my starting 11. I will give Robert Lewandowski a pretty decent run to the squad, and same with Mohamed Salah. He's probably going to be more of sort of an important first team player. I wouldn't say he's going to be crucial, but with the selling of Gareth Bale, he could very well be very much in my plans in that starting 11. The thing is, right, we've got so many amazing players at Real Madrid. Only 11 can make the cut, unfortunately. So as you see here, Messi, 33 years of age, 88 overall. A little bit deceiving because his stats are absolutely hammering down, but his overall rating is still quite good. But as we sort of go down throughout the season, it's going to drop even more. Jose Mourinho, Manchester United launch a £14 million bid for Angel Di Maria. He's roughly worth around about 15. We picked him up on a pre-contract, I believe, when he was at Paris Saint-Germain. But it's interesting that he's gone back to Real Madrid, his former club, and now he's re-signed for Manchester United. He's re-signed for 2 of his former clubs. How insane is that? We managed to receive a £76 million bid from Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, and they've wrapped up the league in real life. Manchester United, of course, lost against West Brom 1-0 to a Rodriguez header, I believe it was. But yeah, it's disappointing that that's been wrapped up. You sort of wanted Manchester United to have some sort of last-ditch attempt and try and scrape the league, but it was really too far and gone and done. So Willian has left Atletico Madrid to join Fiorentina in Italy. That's quite interesting. He's had a pretty interesting sort of road around Europe. Obviously, the former Shakhtar Donetsk man. He's moved to Chelsea, now down to Spain, and now he's gone to Italy. He's really sort of going all around Europe, I guess. So we're coming to the dying hours of the August transfer deadline day now. I'll show you guys my starting 11 for the season, and then we'll switch to the first match of today's episode. De Ligt has finally left Ajax, and he's joined Stoke City. Man, oh man, guys, Stoke City look like they could quite possibly be relegated, which would be huge for Stoke-on-Trent, Southampton as well. I do believe Swansea will get relegated, but man, the thing is, right, 3 teams must go down and 3 teams must go up, and sometimes you just don't want to see the likes of Stoke City and Southampton go down. So we're going to be playing a 3-5-2 this season. Neymar, Robert Lewandowski up front, Dybala at the cam, Isco on the left, Asensio on the right, Pogba and Kante in the midfield, Varane, Alaba, Stefan de Vrij, and then we have David De Gea in goal, Mbappe, Mane, Sallah, Kroos, Lamar Eriksson on the bench. We've also got the likes of James Rodriguez and, of course, Aubameyang. So, let's get stuck into the first match of today's episode against Barcelona. We have the away match at the Camp Nou. Let's see, 4 seasons into the future, who Barcelona are going to be fielding in this Real Madrid career mode. Okay, guys, welcome to the first match of today's episode against Barcelona. We have the El Clasico starting off the season. Neymar, of course, facing his former side back at the Camp Nou. Let's see, 4 seasons into the future, who Barcelona are fielding. It's going to be incredibly interesting to see their starting 11. And hopefully, Robert Lewandowski, Paul Pogba, Mohamed Salah can pick up potentially their debut goals. But as you can see on screen, Marcus Rashford has joined the Catalans, along with Dembele, Deulofeu, Keita. Okay, didn't get that Liverpool move. Samper, Vertonghen, Siemdu, ter Stegen, Piqué, and Jordi Alba there. Sergio Busquets. But Marcus Rashford is leading the line for Barcelona. He seems to be a Catalan through and through. The traitorous Mank. Pogba on the ball, facing his former teammate Marcus Rashford. Previously, the Manchester United boys were through and through. Asensio gets it on the chest. Nice cut back there. Whips it into the box. Robert wins the header. It's going back to Paul Pogba at the edge of the area. Oh my God. It's 1-0 just before the 31st. Paul Pogba at the edge of the area. That was a sloppy piece of play there. But it was sort of like a little bit of a kick up. It was like, it was like, what was that from Paul Pogba there? It looks like the defence clammed down upon Robert, and maybe it was Dybala. Oh no, Robert hit the deck, but Dybala, what is that? At the edge of the area, the ball came out incredibly slow. No one's marking Paul Pogba because he's playing central midfield, and Sergi there, look at that, just sitting back. PK, man marking Robert Lewandowski. That's what you got to do. Kante drills it across the floor to Dybala with the cutback. That's a woeful cutback to Ronaldo. Chop penalty! It's time to make some substitutions, guys. 1-0 up from that Pogba goal. He scored on his debut. Come on. So let's bring on some subs. Let's bring on Mbappe for Robert, maybe. It's his debut. I want to kind of leave him on a bit longer. So let's bring on a Sallah on the right. Bring off Asensio. And should we bring on Toni Kroos for Kante, just to give us some more stability in the midfield? Or are we better off going with an exciting forward? No, we'll leave Toni on. Okay, guys, that's it. She's all over, Red Rover. The full-time whistle has blown. An incredibly boring second half. We managed to win from a 1-0 Paul Pogba goal. I feel like there was only action in that first half. Okay, guys, welcome to the second match of today's episode against Atletico Madrid at home. We're going to be playing at the Santiago Bernabeu. Stefan de Vrij, unfortunately, has a red card. Too many yellow cards he's received, and he's ineligible for this match. Yeah, Ronaldo 84 overall, Messi 87, starting at 88. So those guys are really going down with stats at the moment. But we have the second match of today's episode. We're doing relatively well in the league as well. Okay, this is the squad I'm going to go with. I'm really quite happy with that. What should we let them play in? The yellow kit. Yeah, that'll do just fine. So, 1 goal up in the match against Barca. Okay, guys. Welcome to the second match of today's episode against Atletico Madrid. We have the Madrid derby upon our hands. We're currently 1-0 up from a victory against Barca. Now we face our cross-city rivals. Okay, so let's see who Atletico Madrid are fielding 4 seasons into the future. They lost the likes of Willian quite recently. That Chelsea acquisition they had. He's playing in Italy now, Serie A, for Fiorentina. So, let's see who Atletico Madrid are fielding. Griezmann, Correa up front. Carrasco, Sallah, Partey, Koke, Lang, Jimenez, Savic, Oblak. Okay, so they've still got Yannick Carrasco. That's interesting. Pogba from the depths of midfield finds Neymar over the top. Isco somehow wins the header to Robert Lewandowski with the left-hand shot there, determined to put his name on the score sheet. Dybala from the corner kick with the nice little cutback. I was trying to Ronaldo chop there, but oh my god, Robert Lewandowski nearly applies the header. He nearly rose to the occasion. Dybala from the corner kick. He's going to have another attempt. There's the Ronaldo chop to Neymar. Asensio comes in with the screamer, but I think it's going to go out for a throw-in. Or Pogba in the midfield finds Robert Lewandowski. What a nice pass there. Neymar over the top. I love these aerial duels. Robert loses possession. Dybala strikes for the finesse, but it wasn't to be. Thomas partly on the ball. Correa drills it across the deck to Griezmann. It split my defense like carving a cake. It's still 0-0. Okay, guys, it's time to make some substitutions. I'm going to bring off Asensio for Sallah. I'm going to bring on Mbappe for Robert. And I'm thinking maybe Thomas Lemar, just to give those wings a little bit of depth. Yeah, we'll play Thomas Lemar on the left, and we'll play Mo Salah on the right. And we'll leave it at that. Neymar finds Thomas Lemar with the cutback. Paul Pogba in midfield. Finds Kante. Kante back to Pogs. Pog with the Ronaldo chop. Paul Pogba breaking away. Holds up the ball well. Why has Kante got so much space there? Hit it! Oh my god! Kante outside the edge of the area makes it 1-0 just before the 64th. Paul Pogba with the Ronaldo chop, taking space away from Kante, drifting it to the left side of the pitch from 35 yards out. Kante drills it and slams that shit down shut. Unfucking believable. Rockets the crossbar. I love when those goals just sort of slam down. He hit it with his right as well. That's what you want from your midfielders. You kind of want to get goal-scoring midfielders. Kante, if he could improve upon that part of his game in real life, he would be an absolute world beater in the midfield. But, to be honest, he arguably already is. Neymar. Mbappe. Why Atletico Madrid holding off so much here? Mbappe with the Ronaldo chop! That was unlucky. Sometimes those sort of goals go in. Dybala to Neymar. Paul Pogba with the Ronaldo chop. He has been a godsend this season. Why are you staying off him? Why are you staying off him? Come on. Yes. Fuck yes. It's 2-0 here today against Atletico Madrid. What are they doing? They're so terrified to keep that structure in defense. They're just letting me score from range, but Oblak is having an absolute weldy here. Look at this. Two players are holding Dybala. Paul Pogba, just outside the edge of the area there, hammers it home for Los Blancos. Two Frenchmen score here today. Parlez-vous français? Hey! Shit, this is where they come back. Oh my god, Kante with the intercept. Neymar, one-on-one with Oblak. Nice little fancy finesse. There's no way. He kind of... Oh, that was lucky. I kind of like nearly tried to dink it there, but he hits it with his left, puts it into the top left. Neymar seals the deal. She's all over Red Rover, puts the nail in the Atletico Madrid coffin at the Santiago Bernabeu. What a match, and what a tackle from Kante. Neymar, can we... No, that's it. She's all over, guys. The full-time whistle has blown. We have claimed a 3-0 victory here today over Atletico Madrid with a Kante and a Paul Pogba screamer. My God. So we managed to win 4-0 on aggregate in today's episode. And that sort of shows you why I only do a highlight series. It's only interesting playing for me. I'm only interested in playing against the top sides in the Liga and the Champions League. Because if we're already beating Atletico Madrid and Barcelona 4-0 on aggregate... And this is a common occurrence. It happens, there's a couple of upsets here and there throughout the series, but quite commonly we beat these teams 2-1, 3-0, 1-0. There's no point of playing against the bottom teams of La Liga, because we're going to win. We're going to win on the simulation, and we're going to win, of course, playing the actual match. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching and supporting this video. Leave a like if you haven't already. If this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that next episode. Subscribe if you're new around here for more FIFA 18 content, but let me know what type of videos you would like me to produce and what career modes you would like me to do in the future and players for this series as well. I think that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comment section down below those transfers, social media links wise, if you want to stay connected with me after this video. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days to get all the notifications for the channel. You have to click subscribe and, of course, click the bell to join the notification squad. I really do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for FIFA, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. For cheap PSN and Xbox codes, I really do recommend just going checking out the prices and looking around. The affiliation link is in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Reus